Too often do I hear people complain about agent fees, and I'm going to be describing exactly what service they provide for you to make your life easier and more profitable for your business. The first thing these agents do to help you is negotiation and communicating with suppliers. Everything is in Chinese, and contrary to what many say, a lot of suppliers, most of which I came in contact to, do not speak English, nor have anyone that speaks English. They can read it fine, and they can write it fine, but when it comes to actually speaking, nope, good luck. You can only get so much done with platforms like WeChat and their auto-translate, but having face-to-face or FaceTime conversations and phone calls get stuff done faster. They also know how suppliers think and can get your order right. Too many times people expect these suppliers to provide them consultation, but these suppliers don't care about that. They only care about the numbers and the money. Their mindset is a little bit different, and if you can't speak with the suppliers, good luck getting your product exactly how you want it. Also, getting over the MOQ, the minimum order quantity, and the pricing barrier can be very difficult for newbies. But if you don't know their mindset, it's very hard to overcome these barriers that they will throw at you, especially if you're new to the game. Another thing these agents help you to do with, and it's a huge pain point, especially for people wanting to source here, are payments. And this is huge because suppliers are used to payments like Alipay, WeChat, things that they're already used to and already successful using. They don't want to use platforms like PayPal, Stripe, TransferWise, Payoneer. They're not used to it. Maybe direct bank transfers work, especially if they have an international customer base already, but getting money outside of China into China and vice versa is very difficult, and they already have these channels set up to create no hassle. You can also suggest these suppliers to help you with the contracting to keep you safe. Of course, you don't want to be scammed, especially with a large order if you're ordering from them for the first time. So it's good to have everything written up prior. For example, a good tactic is that you will agree to pay a percentage or a deposit, and they can start production so that you can make sure they have the production line set and they can fulfill your orders on time. These agents will also be able to help you with refunds and dealing with disputes on the ground. If you're not in China, you're on a different time zone, good luck using the platforms to actually file the claims, especially if you don't know how to read Chinese. Calling the supplier to figure out the status of the product. No, that's why you have the agent on the ground to do that for you. They can help you avoid these scams that you may experience if you go with it solo. And speaking of scams, inspections are very important to prevent them from happening. Manual labor is not free. Too many times people are like, can you do this? Can you check? Take a picture? Can you open the box? Can you turn it on? Manual labor is not free. I'm sorry. It may be cheap, but it's not free. So you pay for the service where the inspector can actually open the product, see what goods are in there, and make sure they match the order you place so that you can have an ease of mind and understand that your product is safe and ready to be shipped. If the supplier knows that you're not working with an agent and that you're shipping directly overseas, they know how to play the game. You have to be careful because they know there's a time limit, and if you don't follow up with the product within that time limit, you're never getting your money back. It's important to get eyes on the product, otherwise you are at risk for a scam. So who's going to help you deal with this? Before the product is shipped overseas, the agent. They will help you get eyes on and make sure that the products are there and that they're working. Let me tell you a story that happened to one of my subs. They decided to use the payment of PayPal, friends and family, which is big no-no if you're doing business for the first time. Even if their reputation online is clean, you can pay for that stuff. You can pay for reputation, so be careful. Then when the goods were sent to the freight forwarder, luckily they used the Quaiza 56 freight forwarder, which is a company that I've used, and they do inspections before they ship the goods overseas. They sent empty bags. Maybe I can show the footage up here, but the products were actually shipped, right? They had a shipping tracking number, but inside the bags, it was empty. So they were shipping air. If they did not use that on the ground person to check the goods before and they shipped the products overseas, good luck. Like you got scammed. So don't fall victim to this. Use an agent or someone in China to check the goods before you ship them. I know it's cheaper to directly ship it to the freight forwarder and ship it from there, but these freight forwarders, a lot of them don't inspect the goods before they're shipped. So you're at risk, and you're taking that risk just for maybe 2 or 3% profit margin to lose out on the business. And speaking of the shipping, these trading companies and these agents, they have connections. They know the shipping companies around most places around the world, or if they focus on a market like Africa or the USA, they definitely know different shipping companies that can help you find the right channels to ship the right goods. If you're shipping goods like batteries, liquids, stuff that's sensitive and hard to send overseas, they probably know the right channel to send it legally and to get it through customs and all that. Now, this may not be the cheapest way, but you can be rest assured that the product that you expected will reach its final destination. Whether that final destination is an Amazon FBA warehouse or to your customer directly. A lot of these platforms and suppliers, frankly, don't care about shipping overseas, nor do they plan on opening it up, because there's a lot of processes and hoops you have to jump through in order to actually start doing that in China. Let's summarize what these agents do for you so that you can be ease of mind doing this kind of business when using Chinese platforms. First is that they help you with communication and negotiating with the suppliers directly. They also help you process payments in the event you don't have Alipay or WeChat Pay. They can help you with inspections and audits before the product gets shipped overseas, and they can help you with finding the proper shipping agents to make sure the product goes from point A to point B where you need it to go. Now, I would love to hear your horror stories or any problems you've had, or even good news stories about using agents, because I know not everyone is perfect. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this with anyone that's considering using an agent in China for their business. Let's make sourcing easy.